Welcome to the Sony Marine 2008 course. We have more models than ever, so let's get started. We start with the CDX M10. Great Marine features like the white LCD, Marine Commander Remote Ready, and the 9K 10K switchable international tuner make this a great deck. Add MP3 WMA capability and coded circuit board, and you've got a deck built for Marine use. Take one MP3 disc, put it in there, play the songs all day long. Moving up to the M30, we have switchable red-blue illumination, pre-outs to make it the foundation of a larger system, and access to both Marine commanders. With a flip-down face, the CD slot is more protected. With the CDX M50 IP, we bring the popularity of our iPod direct connection, a 30-pin connector built right into the unit. Full access to your digital music collection with hot swapping and charging of the iPod through that connection. We're continuing on our CDX HS70MS, a very popular unit, splash-proof, full marine design, satellite-ready, full set of pre-outs. This has the IPX5 standard for water resistance, which means the unit can withstand a spray from 2.5 meters away in all directions for a period of 3 minutes without any water entering the unit. A large gasket protects the CD slot and the unit interior, while the large display conveys a really beautiful nautical style. The DSO, or Dynamic Soundstage Organizer, was designed for speakers that are in the wrong location. You want the sound to seem like it's coming up towards you, but you are constricted to keep the speakers low, either in the boat or in a car. So DSO actually uses delay and some other technologies to lift the soundstage higher. It's a great demo, and at the push of a button, the soundstage just continues to move. So make sure you demo that on the floor, and people will be amazed at the difference that DSO makes. The CDX M50 IP combines the iPod direct connection to the splash-proof design. It kicks it up with a switchable illumination, and you really have a system that's very nautical and fully implemented with the connectivity with the iPod. The Drive S platform is great for marine applications because it stabilizes both sudden bumps and continuous bouncing conditions like when you're navigating rough water. Developed for cars, the idea was to have a very quick moving pickup so the CD can easily retract, but to actually let all the moving parts inside the deck sit on a tripod, and that will allow the unit, when it would normally be fixed and it bumps, the whole thing moves and the CD's got to retract, but when you put it on these stabilizers, you turn the damper on and the unit floats around the moving parts, so you get a very accurate signal, and it's just absolutely great for the marine unit where you may be hitting the choppy sea on a repetitive basis. You're not going to have any skip. The units that have a Unilink controller are easily hooked up to include the XA110 IP, which allows you to plug in an iPod and have full control and hot swappability if you want to add that later, or you want a different deck other than the ones that have the built-in iPod connector with them. Like our head units, speakers in marine craft have special needs. The water and UV resistant features allow these speakers to add the characteristics of durability to outstanding sound. With any mobile setup, it's often desirable to extend the system using amplifiers and speakers to maximize the sound quality in all the listening areas above and below decks. Our Marine amplifier gives your customer many options. Let's have a look at the possibilities. So you have a unit that has pre-outs on it. You can have the line input connection, and it's very simple to connect up using RCA connectors. If you have a unit that doesn't have the outputs, you can hook it up through the speakers. So basically you run the speaker outputs into the wiring harness that comes with the unit, and it plugs right in. The amplifier automatically accepts and adjusts for the high-level input from those speaker connections. Hooking up the speakers is straightforward. With the high-pass filters and low-pass filters switched off for this application, the speakers will be able to handle the full range of frequencies. In the 3-speaker system, the high frequencies are sent to the left and right full-range speakers, while the low frequencies are sent to the subwoofer. This is a popular application which adds deep bass to a standard installation. Of course, to make it all work, you need a subwoofer to provide the bass, and the P5 design has been adapted for marine use and is available in the 10-inch size. This is a picture showing the efficient performance of the P5 design, which pistons the air with no cradling motion to get a nice, clean sound that really fills it out. The final piece of the Marine lineup is the remote commander. Sharing the design of the CDX HS70MS, this allows the above deck control of a below deck system. This is great on larger vessels, and you can have it as a second or third controller. You can put more than one in the system as well. So here's our 2008 Marine audio lineup. You can see the watertight and non-watertight remotes, the splash-proof decks that have a rear auxiliary in if you want to put in some other kind of input. We have the front auxiliary in on our three decks, the 10, the 30, and the 50 IP. The 50 IP obviously connects to an iPod directly. You can hook up a XA110 IP to the other decks. You can hook up Sirius satellite radio to all of them there, and you also have the ability to hook up to an amp with the pre-outs on a lot of the systems. You have a full range of speakers, including splash-proof speakers, so you really have everything you need to make a complete system at incredibly affordable prices. Thanks for taking the time to go through the Marine course with us. Make sure to do the exam for certification, and we'll see you next time.